A nuclear accident like the one earlier this year in Japan, X-rays, the sun, all can give us higher than normal levels of radiation. We're exposed every day not just from the sun, but also drinking water, building materials, some types of pocket watches and eyeglasses, and airplanes. The people most at risk? Nuclear plant workers, of course, but also scuba divers and astronauts. They lose atmospheric conditions that can help prevent the radiation. Now, because of radiation problems for astronauts, NASA and a company called Amerisciences seem to have come up with a way to reverse the effects. And joining us right now is Kent Wascovich of Amerisciences, which is based not far from the Johnson Space Center in Houston, and they were involved in the research as well.
They were. You know, about 6 years ago, NASA selected our company to manufacture all the supplements for the astronaut corps. And as part of that joint research, we were working on multivitamins and antioxidant formulas because the main thing that astronauts face in space is excess exposure to radiation. So they were working on that, and we came up with a formula, and it's really based on fruits and vegetables. Some superfruits and some vegetable formulations and some multivitamins, and we started doing some testing, and a study just was released by the University of Pittsburgh that showed that this product can actually reverse effects of radiation within the body.
Before I ask you what the effects, well, let me ask you, what are the effects radiation can have on the body?
Well, it increases oxidative stressors in the body, which can lead to cardiovascular disease, cataracts, cancer, even cognitive impairment. So it's very, very important that we protect ourselves because, like you said in the intro, we're exposed to radiation every single day.
And to certain levels, higher or lower, depending on where you are and what you do for a living. Now, why is this? Because NASA started this research three and a half years ago. Why did this become of such a great concern just in the last half decade versus even the year 2000?
Well, when you look at, you know, some of the exposures we've had globally with what's going on in Japan, you know, you go back to Chernobyl. There's just so much exposure going on. I mean, taking an airplane flight, X-ray machines, our bodies are exposed to radiation every single day. Like you said, some higher than others. If we travel across country a lot, we're a lot more risk for exposure to radiation, what it can do to the body. So I just think more and more research is coming out of you know, when you look at the oxidative stressors, you look at cardiovascular disease, cancer, some of these things that are continuing to rise, what are the factors? And so our exposure to our environment is playing a big part of that.
So why your supplement? Why not just eat a lot of fruits and vegetables like everybody keeps telling us to do anyway?
Well, you know, the fact is, the problem is, I guess I should say, most people don't eat enough fruits and vegetables. This is a very specific blend of fruits and vegetables. We've taken 5 superfruits. Some of them come from the Brazilian rainforest, Southwest desert, Asia, and partnered them with really what we had termed a fruit and veggie capsule that we had developed specifically for the astronaut corps for NASA. We combine that with a multivitamin that NASA has tested at the International Space Station as well as on shuttle missions, and the combination was what the study was done on. Like I said, the results were just recently published, actually last week, and we're getting an overwhelming response to the product.
All right. Now, if anybody's interested in the product, it is Amerisciences.com.
Yes, they can actually go to AS10wellness.com. AS10wellness.com.
All right. Ken Wascovich is with Amerisciences. Fascinating subject.
Thank you
very
much.
much. Have a great weekend.
Thank
Enjoy
you,
your visit in Bluefield.
I appreciate it.